Welcome to another trade of the day here at Trader TV Live. Today it's Nvax. Now they delayed their emergency use authorization with the FDA and they're going to the downside. So you might have guessed we're looking for a short trade in here, and I always try to start things off with a higher time frame look. I popped in a 15-minute chart here just to quickly show you. Usually I'd have the daily up, but really everything we need to see is about this 15. I mean, give me a break. You have 3 days worth of action. I wanted to make sure it stood out. You had a break upside here at about 190, 191. You had a slight dip, 202, and there's a couple of sessions ago, breaks the top, makes another failed break at a fresh high through 250, slams back into the downside, holding what price? 202. So what do you think I'm looking at when I come in the morning? I'm looking for that 202 entry price. Now it has to come to me in a certain way. You're obviously going to get a bit of a consolidation on super low volume. Nvax is going to have a lower volume in the pre-market. You're going to have bigger spreads. So I do want this thing to open up, ideally. Now, could you take a breakdown at 199, 198 maybe? Maybe you're taking 200 in the pre-market. Fair enough. If you wanted to do that and then go ahead and have a 202 stop, that's what you can do. But what we were actually looking at was there was a 203 level up here that was holding. And when I saw that, it said back off, allow the market to open. I want my short at 202. I want to give it that extra space, because if you're looking for a bigger winner, like those $5, $10, $15 on $2 stock, well, you can't have a stop right at 202. I can't short 201.90 with a 202 stop. It's just not going to work out 9 times out of 10. So I am waiting for it to come back into me. I started a bit early, and it was probably a bit of a mistake, but I left myself some room, so I get a small pass for that. I made sure I left room for the actual test of 202. We jam in the last of our shares at that exact price. It's that patented 930 pop trade. So a stock that is on the downside catches a bit of a bid, pushes back at the open, and if it gives you your level, you jump into that trade. Now, candidly, if anyone watched that live show today, I missed this exact setup 3 times on Moderna. But I didn't miss it here on Nvax. And once we got in, we made a small mistake. And I talked about this in the live show as well. I meant to get one leg out at 195, another leg out in front of that low that it had put in, then hold the rest for 190, and then looking 185. Those were my targets. Because I accidentally put 2 orders here, I had to cancel my 193 to make sure I could hold on to the second half of the position to test that 190 level. At that point, you bag that $10 winner. I'm shooting 15 to 20 for the rest, but I see this cluster form here. I throw in my trailing stop. I'm thinking if it breaks back to the upside, it's Friday, things are slowing down. I don't want to get caught up in the chop. I want to lock in that win. The key thing about this was I was willing to miss out on the move to wait for the open to catch the trade. And that has everything to do with the style of stock it is. I wouldn't have wanted Moderna in the pre-market. I didn't want Nvax in the pre-market. So I allow the market to come to me at the price levels that I like, and that's how we hit the home run. And speaking of home runs, you might notice I got my nice Pineapple Blue Jay shirt on. I'm going to the game tomorrow. If you love baseball, let me know in the comment section below. I'm looking at you, Lords Gurriel. Knock me one out tomorrow, and I'll be cheering loudly for you just like I was last week. We're Trader TV Live. We're back here every single day. Let us know how your Friday was. Lots of crazy action. We'd love to hear your comments below. See you in the markets.